microwave sitting next to my refrigerator on my counter, and the stuff to the left is some coffee stuff. So if you want to know what that picture is, then you see cabinets, of course. But I'm on here right now, and I'm glad that I see you all, that you're here. I appreciate people showing up. There's 3 people, and it just is broadcasting also live on YouTube. So hello everybody on my YouTube channel. Hello everybody on Twitch. Hello everybody on Twitter, and hello everybody on Haps. How are you all doing? Uh, let's see here. Why do they put this stuff on here? Haps pro tip: start every broadcast by inviting viewers to download the Haps app. Hi, this is a sample comment. Hover over it or tap on it to see your options. Why am I seeing that? Okay, guys, people understand. If they want to listen to me, they can listen to me. All right. Dear goodness gracious, get off my screen. I don't know what Haps is. Sheesh, you can't even wipe it off. Say something to anybody. Say, how are you doing, Glay? How are you? So maybe it'll wipe it off. I don't know. But anyway, I'm on here, and I'm not going to be on here very long. Can't hear me. Okay, hold on a minute. Can't hear me? Well, let me see if my volume's up. Whoop, volume's down. Can you hear me now? Hi, B&B. Can you hear me? Mom, can you hear me now? Hey, hi. Hi, yeah, you can hear me now. How y'all doing? All right. That is my microwave, by the way. That's one of my 2 microwaves. Hey, Moomy on me from Joplin, Missouri. How is everybody? Well, thank you for the 50 cents. I am surviving, sweetheart. I'm here. It's another day in the trenches, you know. My eye is getting some better. I still have really blurry vision in it. They did the cataract surgery on Wednesday, and I went back Thursday to the check, and he said it's going to be blurry probably from, hey, Arnie Maui, from I Miss You Too, Baby. And he said it'd probably be anywhere between 3 to 7 days before it start clearing up. So I got to keep putting eye drops. Hi, Blue Peyton. How are you? I heard that you're getting ready to have eye surgery, I think. It's not bad. Honest to goodness, it was so easy. Yeah, I didn't get sick or anything. You know, they made me wear an eye patch for a day, and then I just put my eye drops in. So it was really simple, very easy. Yeah, and I had a lot of people that was taking good care of me, and nice ladies. You are having eye surgery on Tuesday. Oh, yeah, Arn's here, B&B. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming in. But it was really, really simple, and I really didn't have any pain. I mean, just a little bit. I had to be careful for like a day or so. I couldn't lift things up or bend over a lot. So, yeah, nice ladies. Yeah, I did okay. Yeah, and he said, the eye doctor said that, and he's been evidently doing this for a long time. He said, my cataract was so bad it made the top 100 worst cataracts he's ever seen. Yeah, they put me out, Arnie. They knocked me out. Yeah. They put a needle in my hand and knocked me out, and I don't remember anything, to tell you the truth. But he said the reason why it was swollen so much, yeah, like maybe conscious sedation. I just don't remember anything. But he said I had to really do a lot of hard scraping inside my eyeball. He said because the cataract was so severe, and so he said, but he said I should be okay. He said it takes 3 to 7 days. He said because when he checked it the next day, he said that there was a lot of swelling under the cornea. He said because of the work he had to do. He said he did put the implant in. He said he didn't have to stitch it. He said which he's glad of. So he had to go back in there and take the stitches out or whatever. But I'm doing good that way, and I go back to 14th, and I have to put 2 eye drops 4 times a day in my eyes, and it's starting to clear out. Hey, Della Pearl, how are you, sweetheart? Well, that was my part of my eye surgery, and nice to see. Oh, you're very funny. You're hilarious. You really are. You're so funny, Della. You're so funny. Ha 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 ha. Um, some things that if you're a member of a certain Telegram group, I put a thing in there that the health ranger came out, the doctor. Uh, he's not anti-vax. It's a scary thing where a bunch of doctors got together and made some discoveries about the vaccination. You might want to watch it. It's an hour and 47 minutes long. It's Mike Adams, the health ranger. And it's very, very, very descriptive on what it's doing to people's bodies. The spike protein that goes in, talking about how when you take a vaccination in your arm, your shoulder, that usually the vaccine stays right in your shoulder. And he said, of course, the proteins will drip down. He said, but since this has a spike protein, it's going throughout your entire body, through your bloodstream. It's settling in your spleen. It's settling in your lower intestine. Women, it's settling very heavily in your ovaries. It's settling in the adrenal glands, and it also is settling in neurologically. We said is dangerous. And there's some women that are have new children and they're suckling, and he said that they're now finding where it's being transferred from the mother into the babies, and some of the babies are having intestinal bleeds. So it's some very dangerous stuff. And so it's yeah, it's hey, hi BB, thank you. Yeah, it's very scary. And this doctor is a big vaccination guy. I mean, he's a scientist, big time. And he was describing. He said we missed it. He said honestly, he said we do this research on this. He said we missed it. He said it's dangerous. He said, and it goes all the way through your body. It goes all the way through your bloodstream. He said, and it settles all throughout your body. Yeah, just poison. Yeah, and so many were duped. Yeah, they were. They were. Thanks, Arnie. But it's very descriptive. And if you're in Della's group or anybody else, there's one Glay Nation 2. If you want to join it, it's on there. Glay Nation _2. I put it on there so people can see it, and some other places. But it's really, really informative, and it's really, really scary. So you might want to check on that. Of course, Dr. Fauci, we found out he's a liar. Liar, pants on fire. That he was working with people in from his released emails, working with the Wuhan lab. They were giving him money for the different types of work they were doing. I'm not going to get on here and be conspiracy theorist. Said it was intentionally set in the country to help defeat Donald Trump or nothing like that, because I have no proof of that, so I won't say that. But those rumors are out there. There's also another video I put in Della's group, and I'll put it in, and I put also in Glay Nation _2, because I can't even get my first Telegram group that I created. So yeah, it is bad. I am too. Hi, Lizzie Boo. So it's a documentary that you've never seen about what happened January the 6th, about how Antifa was actually the front line of people that were going up there. And it's broken down. It's really, really interesting. And if you want to see it, it's on stophate.com, STOPHATE.com. And it'll show new documentary. And it shows film that you've never seen before on January 6th. And it was a setup from the beginning. They knew they were going to go in there. And the people were saying it's a declaration of war. They were giving warnings that the Capitol was going to be attacked. It's very, very eye-opening if you want to see it. But it's stophate.com. And when you get to the page, you'll see at the top, it say new documentary. Just click on it, wait a few seconds, and it'll download the video. Well, won't download it. You'll just bring it up, and then you can watch it. And it's pretty self-explanatory, too. So that's something really good to see. Stophate.com, yeah. You like my microwave? Thank you. Thank you. I don't have a green screen because you have to have a green screen behind you. No, I think the spike protein was just in these vaccinations that they're putting out for this so-called COVID-19 vaccination. But the doctors described the spike protein. And when a woman is nursing and the suckling babies, it's going into their body and it's causing intestinal bleeds and everything. I mean, it's really scary stuff. And little children should not be taking this stuff. I mean, they will probably survive it, but there's been reports of blood clots and other things that children should not have to worry about. But the older people that have pre-existing conditions, that's the ones they're really worried about. So that's on there. Oh, Robin, it's we are family. I think Della will tell you that. We are family. I think that's what it is. But also, I heard some news yesterday from Health Ranger, and he was talking about that there is a former CCP general or colonel that was in the CCP. They bought 3,000 acres of land in Texas, and they're going to have a airport, a runway, and an airport fixed inside the 3,000 acres by July. Now, this is a former military official, the CCP, and they bought this. They have a thing like America something. I can't remember the name of it, but they're preparing to be able to fly flights onto this air base on this 3,000-acre plantation farm, whatever you want to call it. And they're worried that then they said there's also airports or runways being built outside from between Mexico and Texas in the United States. And he was talking to some guy, I don't know who it was. It's also on Health Rangers site where they're talking about that said by the middle of summer, said there's a possibility that China will try and do a type of invasion in the United States. I don't know how true that is. So you know what that is. So let's see. Anything else that I know? I think that's about all I really know. I mean, you can investigate that stuff. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying what on Health Ranger, by the way, Brighteon.com, Mike Adams, he was the one built, paid, and created Brighteon.com. He's a very smart individual. He has a huge multi-million dollar laboratory where they test these proteins and test vitamins and different things that you can buy in the store. Exposes how bad the vaccines are. Not the vaccines, but the vitamins are that most of them are just junk and sugar water. And you're not really getting any benefit from the vaccine, from the vitamins. And he's a very, very intelligent man. He has some very good organic stuff for sale on his site too. I'm not a pimp. You can't go in there and say Health Ranger / Glay, and we don't have one of those things on there, so I'm not getting paid by him. Thank you, Dallas. Did I see how low the Hoover Dam is? No, I didn't. I did not see that. Oh, thank you, Della. And today, this is the anniversary of D-Day, where our young men and women, mostly men, young men, invaded on the shores of Normandy, and most of the vehicle carriers that brought them to the shore, a lot of times 90% of the people were killed without even getting off the carriers. They fought their way through barbed wire, through landmines, pillboxes on there, just shooting, killing them. They never even saw what hit them. And they finally made it to the top. They finally got rid of the bunkers. They finally started their assault on Nazi Germany into Europe to free Europe. But this is the day that we should remember that these brave young men, some gave all, they gave all. They gave their life, they gave their love, their heart, their soul for this country. And on this day, the best way, and it's probably not even close to how it actually happened, was Saving Private Ryan, those first few minutes of it. It was very descriptive, but it's probably a whole lot worse than that. But I've heard descriptions from people that were on there that survived about how if you had one of those carriers that come on the beach, if they had like 50 to 100 people on there getting ready to go on the Normandy beach, that they were dead before they even opened things up, that the machine gun fire just strapped them and killed them. Our country right now, for some reason, our young people don't care. They just don't care what our history is. They're going to fill Lake Mead with seawater? Really? Whoa. Some do. Yeah, I know, B&B. You're right. Some do. Some people do. Some people those are the people that, you got to teach your people history. You got to teach children history. Because those who forget history are doomed to repeat it. We don't want another World War. We don't want World War III in this country or anywhere across the globe. But our schools don't hardly teach that stuff anymore. They gloss over it. They're worried more about sexual identification and the culture and everything else that has no effect on your lives unless you make it that way. But if our country forgets its history, then we'll forget what the flag's about. We'll forget what Bunker Hill was about. We'll forget what the 1776 was about. We will forget all these things in our history that made us the country we are today. And D-Day is very important. My grandfather fought in World War II. And my family were all military people. And D-Day is very, very important because so many souls lost their lives. And I saw when on Memorial Day, where the French they gave them a piece of land so we could bury our war dead in Normandy. And people from France would go get a handful of sand from the beach, and they go up to those grave sites, those little crosses, and they would rub that sand all over it so it'd fill in with the names. They do it every Memorial Day in France. They have more reverence for our dead that fought and died on those shores than a lot of the people here in America. And they do that, and it fills up so you can see their names and everything else a whole lot better. I think it's so amazing. It is really amazing. Yeah, they are trying to create it. Yes, they are. But they put that sand in there and it fills up the names, fills up their rank, what day they died, everything. And sometimes it's amazing that people care more from foreign countries about our history than we care about our own. Uh, it's uh, it's amazing. But thank you to our brothers and sisters, Air Force, Marines, Army, Navy, Coast Guard, so many other people that are involved in keeping our country strong and protecting us. I really do thank you from the bottom of my heart because it's volunteer, it's not draft. You do it because you want to do it for love of country, whatever reason it is, you're there. And I pray that you're protected and that God will look down upon you and that our country will stay under the arms, the golden wings of with angels' wings to protect us. Because we keep going the way we're going. Maybe God one day says, "You know what? I'm tired of them. I'm sort of tired of them." Hey, Pilot Mike, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see, man. They are heroes. They are heroes. So, but today is a great day for remembrance of our war dead on D-Day, and we should never forget. And we have to tell our children so our children will tell their children. Always remember these things. We have to pass it down because before it's over with, they're going to say war should not be taught to our children and we shouldn't talk about the battles that gave us freedom and all this stuff. And before the way it's going, you may hear something about it. There's a bunch of bad men who didn't like white people or black people or didn't like the way what race they were, what their religion were, and they come to fight. They're evil people, some silly stuff like that, because that's the way it's progressing. Well, thank you, Della Pearl. They are heroes, yeah. Billy Harless. I've heard that name, Billy Harless, before. Yeah. I love you too, Della. I love B&B. I love Blue Peyton. I just wish they still had Periscope. I mean, it's nice. There's 37 people watching. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the money donations. But yeah, Della, she even loves you, B&B. Yeah, Billy Harless. Yeah, I've heard that name before. By the way, I hope, is it just me? It looks like I got fog in my house right there. It looks like fog's drifting in for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see what's the charge of this thing. Oh, it's still 97%. That's actually pretty good. Well, B&B, we love you too, honey. Yeah, we do. But God bless this country. Oh, by the way, um, I don't want to make this sound as negative, but I like Mike Lindell. I think Mike Lindell is a great patriot. I think he's putting up with a lot of crap, and these other people are being attacked unfairly, like Lynn Wood and Sidney Powell and General Flynn and Mike Lindell and all these people. But unless there is such a big audit change and that the electors in the several states want to take back the way they've been certified, let's say in Arizona and Wisconsin and Michigan and Georgia and some of these other states are now wanting or starting to do audits in their states too. Unless they change the electoral vote, the only way Trump is going to get back in office is going to have to go to the Supreme Court. Everybody who tells you, just wait, they'll find that and Trump's just going to be put right back in office. Well, I'm sorry, it's not going to work that way. It's going to take a lot of hard work. Yeah, the next presidential rally. Exactly right. Yeah, and it's going to be, microwave is on. No, the microwave's not on. But it does look sort of fuzzy in here. Wait a minute. Maybe I need to, let me see if I cut off my fan. Did I cut off my fan? No, my fan's still going. I guess it's me sweating, B&B. I'm sweating a little bit. I'm sitting under a bunch of lamps so I can see what's going on. It does look sort of hazy. Let me see if I change this around. There we go. That doesn't look so hazy now, does it? Hey, look, there's a box. So, my house is on fire. No, it's not on fire. But I guess I better check that out. That's sort of weird. Well, maybe my house is on fire. I hope not. Oh my goodness gracious. No, I can't be what that is. But I am sweating like a pig. Oink oink. So I guess I better cut on the air conditioner. I don't know. Smoke detector. No, the smoke detectors work. I put the new batteries in them. So I don't know what it is. Why is it doing that? Let me see if I cut the camera, cut the lights off. It looks like that. No, it doesn't look like that with the lights off now, does it? You can't see it. Now I can see if there's a fire somewhere. Is there a fire somewhere, Clay? Is my new eye on fire? I hope not. Big screen appearance. Ooh, dark scope. Hey, that's a dark scope. That's right. I should have thought about that, didn't I? I never thought about that. From the old days, dark scope. Well, folks, I am just a tiny bit under the weather, but I wanted to do this. I said, I need to do this because there's a lot of people out there that pig sweat. Yeah, pig sweat. Boo. But very funny, B&B. Probably going to be at the end of the month, Blue Peyton. They'll tell me when it's going to be done after the 14th. I go back to the 14th to have the analysis done on my eye to make sure everything's okay and everything's working. I love you too, B. I do. I do. I love all of you people. Clean your lens. Yeah, I did. I did clean my lens. Oh, it might be that you mean clean the lens on my iPad. That might be what it is. Thanks, Arnie. Yeah, I may just need to do that. That may be what it is. I cleaned my lens on my glasses. It looks good. So get a room. Thank you, B&B. Thank you. Get a room. Oh my goodness. That's funny. But anyway, thank you all for coming in. It has been my pleasure to see my good friends again. It really has been. B loves me the mostest. Oh, well, I know she does. She does. She's a sweetheart. I love her to death. So, but I guess that's it. I'm out of words. It's been so long. I figured I could say something a whole lot, but I just don't know what else to say. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to get on her and say stuff that's not true just to have people hang around a lot. I'm just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit. Uh, you know, even though I do have a very good voice, just keep talking. Well, what do I talk about? Well, let's see. The Cubs and the Braves won today. I saw that. Let's see what else. My next door neighbor has 3 cars. He's a widower. He's got a 2016 Mustang GT. He has a 2018 Hyundai Santa Fe. And he has a 2011 Ford Ranger 4-wheel drive, and not a single one of those things has got more than 15,000 miles on them. My weather, read the phone book. Let's see. The weather here is sort of, well, it's going to rain probably for most of the week coming up. We've had a pretty hot weather, but it's going to have some thunderstorms. My daughter will be having a birthday this month, and she will be 47 years old. I can't believe when I say that my daughter's going to be 47 years old. My granddaughter's 25. My grandson's 22. So that means I'm getting old when your kid's 47 years old. Yeah, Ford Mustang. Yeah, Ford Mustang and a Ford truck. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Kirsten. Hey, Snow Bunny. How you doing, sweetie? Texas Snow Bunny's in here. Good to see good people come in here. Hey, hello, Flat. Flat. I know, auto spell. I know, that's what it does. Yeah, Cully has cancer. He has to have treatment tomorrow. Our buddy Cully does. Oh, hush, B. Yeah, Cully has some kind of cancer in his throat. And I don't know what it is. He won't say exactly what it is, but he's gonna have surgery start tomorrow, or treatments. And it's amazing, there's 3 people I know who's had it in their neck. That's Cully, Dan Bongino, and Aaron. Aaron, what is his name? I can't even think of his name. The one that has all the great talks about freedom and speech and all that stuff. It's not Aaron B. What is his name? Arabon. Arabon. That's what his name is, Arabon. Well, it says, there we go, 3 new messages. Thank you, B&B. Yeah, that is Seth McCauley. Yeah, I'm a flat glay. I wish. I wish I was flat glay. I'm more like rotund glay. Call me the rotunda glay. So, but anyway, anything else I know? No. People sent me messages to come on here and do this on Haps because they said if I didn't, they were gonna come and burn my house down. So I had to get on here and do this. I said, good luck with that. Read the phone book. Yeah, no. I'm not going to read the phone book. I won't. But I will still see. Well, say something. How about something I learned when I was in high school to memorize? Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. In the 18th of April in 75, hardly a now. He is already on. Hardly a now. Oh, stop it, B. Now you made me forget it. Listen, my children, and you shall hear the midnight ride of Paul Revere in the 18th of April in 75. Hardly a man is now alive who remembers that famous day and year. He said to his friends, if the British march by land or sea from the town tonight, hang a lantern aloft in the North Church Tower as a signal light. One if by land, two if by sea, and I on the opposite shore will be ready to ride and spread the alarm to every Middlesex village and farm to be up and be armed. That's by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. That's who that was by. Yeah, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Yeah, he was 6'8". They said he was a long feller. And no, my it's not on fire, smarty pants. I don't know why you keep saying that. You like that? Let's see. Anything else? Let's see here. What else do I got? Do I got anything else? I see that there's a wicked war ablazing, and the taste of war I know so very well. Even now I see their foreign flags a waving, their guns on fire as we sail into hell. I have no fear of death that brings no sorrow, but how bitter will be this last farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Roger Whittaker, exactly right. Let's see. Please, Mr. Custer, I don't want to go. Whoa, please, Mr. Custer, I don't want to go. Whoa, there's a red man waiting outside. He wants to tan my hide. He wants to get me down and take me down from my chinny chin chin. Please, Mr. Custer, I don't want to go. Whoa. There you go. See, I can sing that because I'm half American, because I'm half Native American. See, it's not racist to me. It doesn't affect my family. That's what it is. Oh yeah. Let's see. If you see your brother standing by the road with a heavy load from a seeds he'd sowed, and if you see your sister falling by the way, just stop and say, you're going the wrong way. You've got to try a little kindness and overlook the blindness and shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness. Something many people in on a narrow street. That song from the 60s. That's by Glenn Campbell. Yeah, honey, come back. I just can't stand each lonely days a little bit longer. Since the last time I held you seems like 100 years ago. Back to his arms, you'll never know the kind of love, the joy of love that you could taste like honey, come back where you belong to only me. I saw BJ. He gonna be rich? Well, I wish you would give me rich. Come on, baby. Yeah, BJ Thomas. Yeah, he did. It was terrible because I like BJ Thomas. Raindrops keep falling on your head, and love you most of all, and that he did a real good job on that old Hank Williams song, "Lonesome I Could Cry." He was really, really good. He was a great singer. In fact, that song "Raindrops Keep Falling on Your Head," he got a Grammy for that, and it may put him in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So we're all sending you money. Can you read you a book? Can I read you a book? Um, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. That was the opening prologue to A Tale of Two Cities by, um, who was that? I don't remember. It wasn't Charles Dickens. Was it Charles Dickens? Yeah, it's Charles Dickens. And at the last, it would have said, "It's a far, far better thing I do than I've ever done before. It is a far, far better place I go to than I have ever been before. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." By the way, you know there's going to be a zombie apocalypse, right? Yeah, you got to kill a zombie, according to George Romero from the first flick, Night of the Living Dead. You have to shoot him in the head. You shoot him anywhere else, they'll still come after you and start chewing on your body and stuff. Okay, that's all right, Blue Peyton. You get up and go to work, honey. Just do what you got to do. They would rather have me on here talking for like for 4 or 5 hours just to hear my voice. Quit that job? Oh, really? That was just telling you to go ahead and shuck your responsibility. That's not nice, Della. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and somebody has to work and pay taxes. That's right. Somebody has to pay Joe Biden's salary, don't they? So you can go ahead and get behind a lectern and say, you know, that young girl over there, you know, you're what, 6, 7. I looked at you and where you cross your legs, you look like you're 19. You look like you're 19 by the way that you cross your legs. Wasn't that nice of him to say that about a little 6-year-old girl? Oh yeah. Obama gonna give us free phones. I love you too, Blue Payton. Yeah, I'm gonna get me an Obama phone. I finally got my Obama phone. And just like him, it was worthless. It didn't work. Oh, Lord. I'm not spreading any fake news. By the way, somebody won the Kentucky Derby today. I think it was a horse. I will. I promise, Blue Payton. Yeah, a horse won the Kentucky Derby. I think that's not. I don't want to say that's true because I might be spreading fake news. I don't want to. I don't want to spread fake news. It could have been a salamander won it, but I think it was a horse, since it is a horse race. Maybe an Arnie. It might have been. My sister just got a mini iPad. I have to do a broadcast and tell you about it. LOL. LOL? What does that mean? Laughing out loud? Why don't you just type out laughing out loud? Why does everybody abbreviate everything? Yesterday. Do it. Yeah, it was yesterday. Thanks, Arnie. Yeah, it was yesterday. Um, our governor, Bill Lee, has told all the people in the state of Tennessee that he is not going to add on the federal assistance program for the unemployment. He said we have over 250,000 job openings. You need to get off your lazy butt and go to work. He told him that. He said, get off your lazy butt and go to work. We're not going to allow you to get that extra money so you can sit at the house. You get up and go to work, or else you're not going to get any unemployment money. So they're starting to crack down on that. Oh, by the way, on Bristol, Virginia side, I found out. Well, I live in Bristol, Tennessee, so I live where it's Bristol, Tennessee, Bristol, Virginia. Well, we used to have a big mall up there called the Bristol Mall. It's really big. I found out they're getting ready to put a casino where the mall used to be. They're going to make this giant casino. Yeah, giant casino right there on the Virginia side. Yeah, they have to prove they will look for work. Yeah, they need to look for work. There goes the neighborhood. But what's so funny about it, Virginia, they used to be so against gambling and against lotteries and stuff. They raided bingo places. I'm serious. They raided, people were sitting there playing bingo, and the police came in there and raided the bingo joints. That's how bad it was in Virginia. But now they're going to have a big casino there. They have off-track horse betting. Yeah, they raided the bingo parlors. Yeah, they did. Seriously, B&B. They raided the bingo parlors, arrested people. At least 80-year-old women got those 3 or 4 different colored markers where they mark the letters and stuff. going in there breaking up those poor bingo games. Isn't that something? Was there, no, they couldn't. Was there a riot? No, honey, they couldn't move fast enough to create a riot. They were probably falling all over each other, or they're taking their bingo pads and hitting the police with it. You bad man! I almost had bingo. That's probably what they did. So, well, that's probably what happened. I don't know. I wasn't there. I just I just remember. I just remember that they arrested old people at a bingo parlor. Yeah, I like the free square too. Yeah. But no, they were putting a big casino on where the Bristol Mall used to be. So, man, that's bad when you got to arrest old folks when they're playing at a bingo hall. You get these 70 and 80 and 90-year-old people playing bingo and you're hauling them out for playing bingo. That has to be really bad. And what's even worse about that? The bingo hall was next to the Catholic Church on Euclid Avenue. That's where the bingo hall was. And St. Mary's Catholic Church is right next to it. I'm not kidding. St. Mary's Catholic Church, and right on the other side of it, there's their little Catholic cemetery. You know, every Catholic church has a little cemetery right there. And then next to the cemetery, there was this little like small mall, and there was this empty building. They were playing bingo in there. And they came and arrested those poor old folks with their walkers and everything else playing bingo. Said it was against the law to gamble in the state of Virginia. I think they should have picked somebody besides senior citizens, though, don't you? Let's see what else happened in our area. Bingo, yeah, bingo hall was next to the cemetery. I'm serious. St. Mary's Catholic Church. They had a little cemetery that's right next to the church right there. You know, it was fenced in, but right next to where the cemetery was, the fence was, that's where the bingo hall was. Serious. I swear on a stack of Bibles, that's the way it was. I'm serious, it was. It's not there now, but it was. It used to be a drugstore, and they turned it into a bingo hall for old people. I guess they found out where they started seeing those short buses from the nursing homes dropping old people off there so they could play bingo. I guess that's how they found out. Let's see. Well, it's a fact. It's the truth. I can't help it. I'm not the one who made the law back then. That was back in the 70s and 80s when they did that, by the way. So those people, it doesn't bother them now because they're probably not here. Yeah. I never got to get it bingo. That's probably what's on their headstone. I never got to win the bingo game. Oh, man. Had technical issues? Oh, Kamala's plane had technical issues? Well, she has technical issues too, I believe, herself. You'll never leave bingo alive. When the sun comes up about 4 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 in the day, and you fill your cup with whatever bitter brew you're thinking, and you set your life in the bottom of a grave, you'll never leave bingo alive. Oh yeah. You'll never leave bingo alive. I think bees. Somebody get over there and cut off Bee's waterworks. I think she's laughing and crying too hard. But yeah, that's it, folks. I've been on here 39 minutes. I can't believe I've been on here that long. Really. Put a face stopper on. Yeah, get one of them big Depends or something. Put it on your head and catch all your tears. Hey, if you don't have any, maybe you can get a Joe Biden to write a bill to send free Pampers to everybody. You know, free Pampers. I'll send you Pampers. Oh goodness gracious. I'm seriously. You dry your tears on Nikita. I guess that's it, folks. I guess that's it. I'm getting sort of. Yeah, retired scoper. Yeah, I know. I know. Thanks for looking at my bio there, Arnie. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm retired scoper. Yeah, forced into retirement. Fired scoper. You're welcome. Well, Arnie, thanks for coming in. Della, thanks for coming in. B&B, thanks for coming in. Kirsten, thanks for coming in. London Blue, thanks for coming in. Blue Peyton, thanks for coming in. And my friend Pilot Mike for coming in. And everybody else that made up the 54 people, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Hi, Beth. And thank you all for coming in and listening to a wild man rant on. Mike left. He was here for a short while. Love you lots too, sweetheart. I really do. Good night, everybody. I know. Everybody misses me with every shot they take. That's why I'm still here. Y'all need to y'all need to get a scope. And you too, Arnie. You need to get a scope if you're missing me all the time. All right, I'll talk to you later. God bless each and every one of you. God loves you. All He wants you to do is love Him back. He will give you peace in your life because He sent His Son, Prince of Peace, Jesus. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. Okay.